Well, well, look who it is. Back from the dead, surrounded by luscious motorcycles in sunny California. MotoXO has returned. Yep. Well, boys, it's time to go get some of that fresh California pollution in my lungs and go for a ride. Woo! Yes, sirree. I'm feeling it today. Look at them Hollywood Hills. Yes, indeed. Well, thanks for waiting around. So many things have happened. So many things have changed. As you can see, I'm in beautiful Los Angeles, Ghettofornia. Quite a beautiful and messy, displaced area. I actually wound up taking the job, as some of you know from my Christmas update, and I relocated to sunny Los Angeles. Yes, thank you. And what a trip it's been. Holy crap balls. Check this out, I can lane split. Wow. Look at that. Isn't that nice? You get in front of all the cars real nice like, and try not to get fucking killed. Oh, so much honking in Los Angeles. It's such a thing. There's a lot of action here. There's all sorts of chaos going on at any given fucking moment. It's a bit scary. Well, Brapamundos is puffing along. Duct taped together. Did an oil change on it the other day, and got a broken spoke zip tied and ready to go tear up Mulholland Drive. Yes, indeed. Today will be Mulholland Drive, as much of it as I can get in, and we got the old T53s wearing down. I'd like to kill this set of tires on this bike and move on to some Supermoto wheels and tires, because I have a feeling there's just going to be a lot more street than there is dirt. For me, commuting out, you know, an hour or two on this bike is a lot harder. So to do dirt, you know. So I will be changing it up a bit and doing a little bit more streets. We're in West Hollywood here, and holy shit balls. So different, guys. So different. Where do I even fucking start? I left rainy Seattle last we spoke around January the 1st, which is New Year's Day. My partner stayed behind, and I have had a wild fucking ride. It has been such a shit show. I kid you not. It has been insane. Where do I even begin while I'm in traffic to entertain you with what's happened in the past 2 months? Firstly, I drove down in 2 days, started my new job the following day. Turned out the company I'm working for did not have my company vehicle in place, so I couldn't do service calls, no special tools to do my job, nothing. I had to instead ride with my supervisor, who is an angry, short Polish man who constantly tirades on me for every single mistake, detail, problem that I have. So the guy's like completely up my ass all the fucking time and constantly bitching and bickering at me for basically anything I do that is not to his liking. And I'm talking new stuff like learning curve, training, new job, new equipment, learning the systems, learning the details of the job. Basically, dude gets on my ass for all that shit constantly. And to make it worse, he does it in a very nasty, demeaning way. So I am dealing with this fucking fresh out of the box from being a small business owner and having my own life, having my own business, and being my own boss, to this tyrannical, short, angry, short-fused Polish dude. Seriously, like Eastern Bloc, Czechoslovakian, fucking Grumpelsaurus, Polish dude. And man, it has been a fucking extreme challenge, dude. Like, holy shitballs. I don't even know how I made it this far. I have seriously quit 3 times in the parking lot. And I've had 4 yelling matches with this guy. And I am not the yelling match kind of guy. Seriously, I'm pretty easy to get along with. But, man, this guy just fucking... You must do things this way. This is way must be done. No, you are unacceptable. This is unacceptable. You are learning. This is too slow. We have no time to learn. We must do job. Job must be done this way. I mean, this guy's fucking obnoxious. This guy's the embodiment of what you would never want to deal with in your fucking life on any level. You know, I mean, I've even watched this guy at airports slam, like, staff for not seating him quickly enough. You know, at a fucking TGA Fridays, for instance, he sends food back all the time. I mean, this guy, he is grade A dickhead and type A personality to the extreme. So, for me, it's been a fucking nightmare. A nightmare from my old job. During this fucking course of torment, my partner dumped me. So I'm like fucking dumped, right? Oh, I'll give you all the support, you know, I love you, this and that and the other. You know, I'll be here for you. All this is so hard. I know. I'm pushing you to do better things and change your life and improve. By the way, you're dumped 2 weeks later. Like, left the parking lot crying in embrace. 2 weeks later, Skype dump. Like, yes. After 9 months, Skype dump. Was it even a Skype dump? Yeah, it was a Skype dump. So I had to deal with that. So that was a big crushing blow. You know, I'm in a brand new city. I'm not 22. You know, I'm fucking 38. You know, someone I love just dumped me on my ass after spending like fucking weeks crying about each other not being there anymore. I got shit on. And I'm dealing with this angry Polish man, right? Who's fucking giving me a new asshole every time I do anything wrong. The job is extremely fucking inefficient, exhausting. My first week I worked several 14-hour days. I worked a 16-hour day where I drove down to San Diego and then drove back, and I didn't get home till 1 a.m. and did an installation on 3 different floors of the Hard Rock Cafe Hotel. And man, I gotta tell you, I've never worked like that in my life. Seriously, that was fucked up. I was fucking toast after that. For like 2 days, my body was like, fuck you. You're too old for this shit. Now you pay. And sure enough, dude, if it couldn't get any worse, the struggle continued. Like, nowhere to live, renting an Airbnb, you know, started to give up hope on staying here, and just kind of fell into depression, you know. As much as LA would let me. I mean, it is sunny here. People are generally really friendly, and I'll get into that in a minute. But my own dramas, my own problems were overshadowing basically everything around me. So I couldn't even appreciate what I had going on around me visually and weather-wise and, you know, and socially and all of that stuff. It's just eclipsed by all this negativity. And I know I'm not really giving a good description of this guy. Maybe I am. But just imagine like the most volatile human being for your personality type. And put this guy as your supervisor. So, and you're sitting in a van with this guy for 2 weeks, 8 hours a day. I mean, I don't even know how I did it, honestly. I must be some sort of Iron Man. Because I was miserable. I'm still miserable. Oh, so some time passed. I continued to work because really at this point I spent all my savings coming down here. You know, this cost me about $2,000. If you ever want to know what it costs to move down to LA from Seattle, it's going to cost you a minimum of $2,000. That's doing it on a fucking poor man's budget. I shipped the KTM down first because I knew no matter what happened, I at least wanted to ride. And, you know, the expenses for my first month's rent, just Airbnb-ing and eating and gassing up the car and all that stuff, I had to spend about $2,000, roughly. So another problem was the company was having me drive my own vehicle because the company vehicle wasn't ready. And I spent another fucking $250 on gas for that alone because I'm, you know, driving a truck on the freeway hundreds of miles every couple days. So that was another expense that they eventually reimbursed me for. But I gotta be honest, man, I don't really know if it was the right answer. I'm still struggling with the question. As a matter of fact, you guys can let me know down below, you know, what you think of the situation. I'd like to hear everybody's thoughts who watches this. Because in one hand, I'm faced with being in a cyclical event where I'm tired of the rain, tired of the attitudes, tired of the day in, day out in the same apartment for the past 8 years. You know, watching Seattle literally disintegrate into the city of corporate chains and losing all its indie edge and losing all its restaurants and all its cafes and all the cool stuff that made it alternative. You know, and losing basically an era of my life just to change, you know, to development, to gentrification. And I'm faced with, you know, starting anew in a brand new city, you know, with all kinds of options. You know, there's something here for everyone. It's a very tantalizing place, and you know, you can kind of I don't know, you can kind of do a lot here. It depends on what you want. There's a lot of options. It's a huge city, right? So, and the motorcycling weather's great. You know, the weather in general is great. The terrain, I think personally, is beautiful. I know a lot of people will argue with that. They'll say, oh, it's fucking brown. It's brown in LA. Everything's brown, and there's sewage. It's sewage and babies in the dumpster. So many babies. Oh, no. But I mean, do you see brown, bro? I mean, I don't know. Like LA, surprisingly, has been pretty green to me. I hike around Runyon Canyon like every other noob does, and I don't know, man. It's got to be one of the most beautiful and disgusting places I've ever seen. I mean, the architecture, the way everything in the city's all jammed together, and all the buildings look like shit, and there's like strip malls everywhere. And then you've got these beautiful canyons right here, you know, where it just splits through, and you get out to the countryside real fast, and you know, there's a lot to see. You know, I don't know what to say. It's quite a mixed bag here. You know, the beach is amazing. It's clean. For any of you who've never been to LA, I definitely suggest as soon as you get out of LAX, going straight to Hermosa Beach or Santa Monica Beach. And, you know, it's gorgeous, man. So far, I really like living here. I just don't necessarily like living here. Meaning, the things that it takes to sustain me here as a person, i.e. work, has been really grueling. And, you know, I'm definitely making a little more money than I was being, you know, a poor small business owner. But, boy, I've lost every inch of freedom, you know. I've got no time. I do have some money, but that's it. Like, I work 44 to 48 hours a week, which is unheard of in my world. You know, I'm Captain Lazy Ass. I'm Captain Entrepreneur, man, you know. The only time I want to work that hard is for myself, when I'm making those wolf coins. But here I am. It's got to be said. I pulled the fucking trigger. And here I am in Los Angeles, you know, whether I like it or not, experiencing a new chapter of my life. And it sure has been strange. It sure has been strange. I do know that my bike, Mr. Brappamundos, definitely prefers this weather a lot. Bike just fucking fires up and runs like a champion every day. Which in Seattle, I could barely get it to run on colder days. And don't even start lecturing me on mechanical shit, because I am in fact a mechanic. My point is, in the comments below, my point is, you just don't like the weather, man. You know, you can be scientific and pull chokes and enrich and fuel mixtures all you want, but hey, it's either push a button or do a bunch of other tickling to the carburetor to push a button and make it run. And out here, you just fucking push a button. Yes, indeed. That's all you do. Now today, my goal was to get to the snake. The snake? The snake. I'm so used to the dragon in North Carolina, but the snake. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I've been there a couple times on my bike so far, and I didn't bring you guys with me because, you know, there really wasn't much to see on that journey. So, yeah. So we're here on the nice twisty roads and just trying to get there. Got a tricky neutral. Fucking tricky neutral, man. Oh shit, you know what I should have done is probably got some fucking gas, eh? I don't even know where it is, man. Well, it's not on reserve yet, I don't think. No. So, I guess I'm okay for a minute. Hauling. Okay. Let's see if I can... Ooh, that view is all fogged over and shit. Laurel Canyon Boulevard. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I'm just following the goddamn GPS thing. T53 Michelin. Not be tired on under man. You wanna get it here. Look at that view though. That canyon though. Yeah, it's a bit hazy today. It's not pollution. It's like, well, maybe it is pollution. I don't really know, to be honest. It looks like humidity, you know, like if you live in the south, like humid. Maybe that's pollution. I mean, I don't know. It's Saturday morning. I wouldn't think so. It rained the other day. Like it rained yesterday at night, so I think that's just burn off, to be honest. So yeah, don't think that's pollution. I'm not from the city. I don't know. God, this road is fucked up. Yeah, man. I'm trying to get to Mulholland Drive. Yeah. Anybody know how to get to Mulholland Drive? I will probably have to pull over eventually and fucking use GPS. Look at that view though. That canyon though. Look at that. Oh shit balls. Look at that green. Look at that. Not too bad, eh? That green though. You know, a lot of people say basically all of LA is fabricated. You know, I don't know, man. I secretly like this place. It's kind of a cool fucker. I mean, look at that view though. Mulholland Overlook. They're back. Launch it off the fucking cliff is what I ought to do. Save myself a lot of trouble. Just kidding. JK bike. Oh, caw! Fucking hawks of prey. Look at that shit, dude. No smoking or fires. That view though. Yeah, man. It's gotta be said. On a clear day, you can see all those mountains right there. And, you know, I honestly think that's fucking humidity burn off from this morning's rain. I mean, that may sound stupid or whatever, but I think that's what that is. What the? Yeah, let's jump in front of this guy. Why not? I'm your briefcase. I'm your low fly. I'm your chicken with monkeys and you wanna die. I don't know. That's my music, man. Oh, Brappers, get it! Oh, it feels so good! Sorry about the wind noise, guys. My little foamy thing fell off my mic. Oh, yeah. So good. It's so good. Yes. Fucking Mulholland, bro. Mulholland. Go for a motorbike ride right up here on the mountains. Right up here. Those are bad roads, dude. So one of the things I've noticed about California let's get on to the good stuff, okay? Because I've been complaining for the past 30 minutes about my traumatic situation. Well, I'm making more money, but it is more expensive to live here. But I'm making more money. Not a lot, but I'm making more money, okay? That said, there is money in my bank account for once. Don't get me wrong, that does happen with my small business, but it's very sporadic as to where this is a little more consistent. Number two, they pay me time and a half for being on call every weekend, which happens 2 times a month. So 2 times a month I'm on call for the weekend. I have my phone on me right now. And for those 2 weeks, I get paid no matter what, 5 hours per day for being on call, time and a half. And then they pay me like 12 hours or something if I do a call. So my money isn't necessarily locked in like a lot of people's is. It's more like my old business where, you know, if I'm working a little more, I'm getting a little more overtime, and I'm on salary. So it's weird. It's salary plus overtime is the idea. Mulholland West. Yes, that's what we want right there. Right. What are other good things? You know, the fucking scenery is fucking delicious. I mean, look around you. Look around you, my children. Look around you. It's so beautiful. It really is a beautiful part of the country, and it's warm. It's another great thing. I love this weather. I mean, I am totally into the dry, non-humid, 77 degrees every fucking day, constant sunshine every fucking day. I just love it. I think it's great. So, geez, I thought Seattle roads were the worst. I guess there's some competition. What else? I live in a really cool neighborhood. It's beautiful. All the housing is beautiful there. Take a left onto Franklin Canyon. Is that? Oh shit, I need to go there. Can I get in front of you? Thanks, guys. West straight. Shit. Smells in the air are like amazing right now. I mean, it's like smells delicious. Smells of beautiful flowers. Beautiful flowers. Yeah. Whoa, shit balls! I lost it there a bit. I need to warm these fucking tires up. Oops. That's what you get for riding Nobbies, boy. Ooh. Warm these fucking tires up, dude. Fucking thinking. You know, these 50/50s guys, they're almost bald on the middle. That being said, they've been excellent in every terrain. T53 Michelins. For a bike like this, for like a dual sport, or you got like some sort of GS or whatever, strongly recommend these tires. Not much road noise. You know, maybe I'll do a separate video on that, but man, so far so good. Once you heat them up, they stick. You gotta heat them up though. If you don't heat them up, you're gonna fucking have problems, bro. That Buto. Yeah. Some really cool architecture out here. Where all the rich people be living and shit. Even in the Hollywood areas, I mean West Hollywood areas, there's some really cool architecture, little bungalows and stuff. Yeah. Oh, I need to get some Supermoto tires. Fucking riding way too aggressively on dirt bike tires. Oh, I'll turn my steering damper up a bit too. There we go. Yeah! Don't hit the guardrail, son. Oh, shit balls! Rolling, 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 rolling what? Rolling, 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 rolling what? Insert music here. Oh, wet road. Wet road. Okay. Not really wet, but kind of wet, but not really. I'm not risking it. That man can't afford to get in an accident. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's happening? Everybody's pulled over. Okay, no problem. Oh, fuck me. The guys at Beverly Hills Ducati, KTM, were nice enough to put air in my tires today with me and let me borrow a tool. Been going there for my parts and stuff. They were also kind enough to point out my broken fucking spoke when they were just eyeballing the tires. Or not the tires, but the tire pressure gauge. I swear to God that wasn't there last time I rode. I went off-road on this horse trail, and I almost dropped the bike a couple times, but I mean, it's, off-road, and it was single track, and it was a horse trail. And that was like 2 weekends ago, and that probably did it. I think I fucked it up. And it's time for some new fucking wheels, dude. Seriously, this bike has been a fucking trooper, guys. I mean, I do everything you're not supposed to do with this bike, and it is European. It is not a fucking DRZ, which was known for reliability, because it's Japanese. This is a high performance magnesium alloy engine. Parts are lighter. The bearings are fucking pressed onto the crank. The main bearings are pressed onto the crank. It's all like one piece. This is a interesting little engine, and so far, I mean, I haven't put tens of thousands of miles on it. I haven't. I've only owned it for 3 years, but I have ridden the shit out of it, and I've ridden it in long distance riding and on the interstate, and back and forth, and off road a bunch. And I've been changing the oil filters every 700-800 miles, which is a little late, to be honest. You should do it more frequently than that, but I figured, fuck it, it's cheap. It was cheap. It is cheap. It continues to be cheap, and I continue to change the oil and clean the metal out that I find, and it continues to run. They have magnets, so these motors are designed to self-destruct over time, but give you the most amount of performance. So, oh, I got a flat fucking front tire. Oh, shit. Speaking of bad, there's some bad right there. Let's see what happened. I must have picked something up. Guys. Well, shit, fuck. Wait, what? What's going on here? No, I swear to God, that was fucking mush under my feet. What the fuck? Was that my steering damper? Oh my God, my steering damper's like seized the fuck up. Holy crap. Okay, hold on a second. Something's not right here. Let me dial this all the way down. Oops. Yeah, I went to launch and it felt like fucking Play-Doh under me. Okay, my bad. Anyway, cough, cough, laugh, laugh, joke, joke. I had apparently already had my steering damper dialed up, and I dialed it up some more just, because it's a bit loosey up here, and did not know that I had already dialed it up. So, herp derp.